Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and it's Sunday, so I'm here with Scraplift Crafternoon, a hop where me and my friends get together, find inspiration, and scrap with Rachel is who inspired us this week. And so we take this and we put our own spin on it. And so I'm super excited because I love this layout. And I'm using the Hip Kit Club Hip and Humble collection to create my layout. And I've got some embellishments and some frames and some bits and pieces, the alphas, and then some scraps. I have already pulled out a lot of the things that I want to use. And I think I use quite a bit of that. Not all of it. I put a few of those things back, but quite a bit of that goes on this layout. And I've already pulled a title out because I am documenting me singing karaoke. And they are some entertaining pictures. Yep. Putting them out there in the world, y'all. So I also have a white background paper like she has on her layout. And then this really pretty pattern with the polka dots on the back. So I've got my papers and scraps. I've got my embellishments. I've got my pictures. And I've got this awesome layout to work with. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I'm going to cut 2.5-inch strips out of this pink and white stripe. And so I'm going to have one 2.5 stripe or strip with that pink and white stripe. And then I'm going to have a 2.5-inch strip with what is on the back. And on the back of this is this lovely floral. I did consider like watercoloring that, but changed my mind. I was worried that it was going to not stand out on that white background, but I make it work. So then I do another 2.5-inch strip with that blue circular pattern, which I love. And then on the back side of that is that cool pattern with the purples and everything. Okay, my dog is walking around in my room and he it sounds like he's tapping his toes. Bless his heart. We don't have carpet and he's struggling to get around the apartment because of his nails or his claws, whatever you want to call them. Bless him. And they are trimmed, I promise. So I mat all of my pictures, which are 2x3, on white. And then because I know that the predominant amount of what I'm working with is white, I'm going to end up double matting on black. But first I'm going to get some splatters on here so that they can dry while I am working on the black, or, matting my paper. So this is tumbled glass, and I just put it in a couple of places just for a little something. It's not bold, and it's, you can see it in all the places except for maybe one that I put it. So, but I knew that black was going to help stand out my pictures. And I've already got black in that white paper with the florals, so I thought that this would work well. And so I'm just separating my papers to where everything is going to work. I turn that pink and white stripe to where the pink is on the outside. And so you can see where it ends and the white paper begins. And then I trimmed about 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch off of the two papers that I have that I've not put down yet. Just because I wanted them to be a little bit smaller since the pictures that go over there are smaller. So like I said, these pictures are of me singing karaoke. I was singing a Billy Joel song called We Didn't Start the Fire, because I'm crazy like that. It's my one party trick that I know. I know every word to that song by heart. I don't need the music to sing it, although I prefer it because obviously people would prefer hearing Billy Joel sing more than me. However, I had the crazy courage to get up and sing. So this is just the kind of a play-by-play, and that bottom picture on that set of 3, I'm covering my eyes because I'm proving to everybody that I know the words and don't need the words written up on the screen. If you've never been karaokeing, there's computer screens or TV screens and the words are on there and they light up as you're supposed to sing them. But I don't need that when it comes to that song because I know every single word. So I learned it in 7th grade in Mr. Terhune's class. And I have never forgotten the words since then. And even as I got older, learned what all of it was. Only because my dad said he wasn't as impressed that I knew all the words. He'd be more impressed if I knew what it all meant. And so to impress my father, I learned. So anyway, so I get my pictures down and I am working on putting some embellishments down. You may have two. My child's coming for candy. I gotta hide it in my room because he'll eat it all if I don't. I decided to title this layout Sing It, since obviously that's what I'm doing. And on her layout, she has the word hello going up the side of the 3 pictures. And I am going to put some words there, but mine's going to be a little bit more than just a hello. But I decided that she's got like a sunshine up in this top corner, up higher than I'm putting this wreath. And my original plan was to cut that wreath, but because it's so big, it kind of peeks out over on the left side of the picture. And I kind of liked that. So, and what was I going to do with that? I say this all the time. I'm not a very floral person, but there's flowers on this paper. I just put a floral wreath down on my layout. I use flowers more than I think I do. But they are fun and easy to put down. They pretty much fit on any layout. So, but anyway, so I leave the whole thing and then decide to kind of tuck it to where it's covering that corner, and just kind of hanging off the picture. And then I put a little word phrase at the top that says memories of days gone by. And then I am going to pull in a couple other things. Where she has the sunshine, I put that clock because, well, I just thought it fit. And now I'm going to put butterflies up here just like she has pretty much. And this one I put here has blue in it, which is the color of that paper. And then this one I'm putting down has pink and yellow in it. So, of course, that goes with that paper. And I put the other ones aside. I knew I wouldn't use all those butterflies, but I wanted to have them all out because I wasn't sure what exactly I was doing. And I put some hearts down here. They are chipboard. And I think they're chipboard. Yeah. And I do end up pulling a few more of those out. I do put the little birdies on here. Not that they have anything to do with anything except birds sing, I guess. I don't know. I just put them on here. I love the way they look, and I like the patterns on them. They were kind of pretty. And then this says, I love to make old things new again. And the Billy Joel song came out in 1989. So, it was a couple years ago. And so right here, I've taken some tile alphas from another Hip Kit collection that I've pretty much used everything but some of the ephemera. And I pulled the tiles out and built the words, "We didn't start the fire." And that is what I put down here in the little tiles. And I love the way that turned out. And so that kind of fills in that spot where she had the word hello. And then I get my black enamel accents out, which I love, and put them kind of scattered all around the place and give the little butterflies some trails and things. So here is her layout again. Look how lovely that is. Those colors are so bright. And I would love to use this again with some brighter, even brighter paper. So here is my close-ups. I hope you will go and check her social media out. Anything we have about her will be in the description box below, as well as a playlist where all the ladies who I love to scrapbook with will be creating from the same layout. So I hope you'll go check them out. They are phenomenal, and I just adore them so much. I hope that you like this video and will give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe and come hang out with me more often. Hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping!